All right, well, welcome to a nice video about how we can target fat loss. Now, a lot of people probably come up the most and ask me about weight loss, and it always is about weight loss. I think that's the key to everything. And I understand that's a big problem people may have, but there's a big difference between weight loss and fat loss. If we're talking about losing weight, why don't you just learn from the best people who have to make a 20-pound cut for weigh-in tomorrow, all the fighters, wrestlers, and whatnot. There's a lot that you can do to lose weight, but if you want to lose that right kind of weight, the weight that I think people talk about, it's gonna be fat. It's gonna be they want to lose that fat and they want to get that down. So, geez, I'm a kid that in 6th grade, I was going on Weight Watchers. I'm trying that out, and I've been through the ringer. I've done so many things, the IFYMs, the keto, the vegan, everything. I've tried to find every solution because for the longest period of time, I figured that all my problems are gonna go away as long as my weight, fat, and everything are down. Obviously, as I find out it's a big picture and learn about these universal laws, get all the experience I have in the past 10, 15 years, I'm really excited to be able to share with you 3 focuses that you can use to get on your journey of fat loss. All right, there's a lot more in depth of what involves in each step, but I'll go over that one by one. All right, so as you can see, the first one is watch your calorie intake. That's the most obvious one. Clearly, you don't want to be overeating. You know the energy in, energy out dynamic. Obviously, that works well for a controlled system, and our metabolism may be a little jacked up over the years or may not be as predictable as possible, but there is certainly something to say about overeating. Take a look at this chart to see what the best calorie target would be for you and your age, and that already has a deficit taken into mind. There's a range, so depending on your activity level, you can hit the top of the range or the bottom of the range, but that's a good tip for you to walk away with and follow those caloric ranges, see how that works. Okay, so that brings us to the second step, which is hitting your protein target. Now, this is a respectable feat because as you can see, I wrote here in really neat handwriting that 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body fat is a pretty tough goal to hit. It is hard hitting, I weigh 200 pounds. It's hard hitting, 185, 200 grams of protein. But in doing that and taking the time and effort to focus on that, you're gonna find that you're gonna be eating a whole different type of diet. You're gonna be eating a lot of proteins. It has an effect. You have to trust the process. That having high protein meals, you feel full. It is hard. You think you have it bad where you want to lose weight, you should talk to people that have to put on weight. That's a tough feat. You're always eating. But even for fat loss, you want to hit these targets. It has a different effect on your body, and this is the most simple way to put in making all of the daily changes that you'll have to go forth for hitting your protein goal. Just find your number, as you can see on the chart, and try to hit it. Do what it takes to hit it. For both of these, you can use the app MyFitnessPal. It's an Under Armour app. It's unbelievable. You can put in your calorie targets and your macro targets. I recommend doing that, and that's gonna be able to show you. You're gonna learn how tough that is, and you're gonna have a little more respect for people that are working out a lot and sticking to their nutritional goals, because there is a big difference between eating clean and eating a high protein diet, okay? There is a difference between losing fat and eating clean and having function. So obviously as you eat, you wanna eat clean, but if you wanna go towards fat loss and make it as simple as possible in your step 1, aim for your protein target, okay? The next would be to get a balanced and realistic gym routine. Okay, so obviously you see, what's annoying about a lot of the people out there. Geez, even myself, I work out 5, 6, 7 times a week, okay? But it took me a while to make that a habit. It took me a while to be able to withstand that and to push myself. And also, I don't go 5, 6, 7 days of the week and just crush myself as much as I can. And that seems to make sense in the short term, okay? But just last week, I overdid my leg workout and I was sore, so I couldn't even, I was very sore and beat up, so I couldn't even really get 100% of the workouts that I wanted to for the rest of the week. So as much as it felt like I got the best workout, I actually missed out on my goals for the fitness. So when you talk about getting a routine, start with 1 day a week. If you don't work out at all, start with 1 day a week. Go with 2 days, 3 days, okay? The idea is that you wanna form a habit and something that you're sticking to, because you want your body to get in the motion of building muscle and getting blood flow around the body. That is going to help you in so many ways. We can obviously do a whole entire another video about the effects of fitness, different types of exercises. But the idea is you want to get moving, okay? You could, just with nutrition alone, you can lose fat. You really can, but you're really going to expedite that by getting on a nice gym routine, a nice mix up of strength training. Strength training is really good for, getting a little definition, building muscle. That's going to go a long way with your protein target, and you're going to feel awesome. When you feel strong and you haven't felt strong in a while, it's a really good feeling. So again, you want to trust the process. So when you're developing the gym routine, there's so many resources, okay? You can Google anything, any gym routine if you belong to a gym. I don't want to hear that $10, $20, $30 a month is too expensive. That's just ridiculous. You should be spending a lot on your well-being, okay? And you're gonna be paying more for it later if you don't. So you can nickel and dime, saving money, but you can find your way into a gym. And if you really need extra accountability, obviously you can reach out to us, reach out to anyone that's gonna hold you accountable. Find a gym partner, do it with your couple, your spouse, your partner. Do anything that will get you to get into a routine because you wanna build that habit. And worry about going 5 days a week after you start going 3 and 4, okay? It's really no big deal. And I know plenty of people that are in unbelievable shape that only work out strictly 3 times a week, 2 times a week, okay? So don't feel like you really have to overdo it there. All right, so 3 simple steps into getting started on your fat loss, losing that good weight, the weight that people want to do. Okay, if you have any other questions, you can reach out. If you're looking for something to trust and you want that solution, here you go. Find out what works best for you. Again, look at our charts, see what numbers are for you, and find your gym routine. Get moving, get the blood going around your body, okay? Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate that. Now, it would help us out a lot if you could give a like and subscribe to our page so we can give more content to you. And comment below if you have any feedback or want to see any sort of videos or information. And please share this with anyone that you think wants to live carefree.